So, first question. Um, I do have the BBC Sports app. I use it not only for cricket, but I also use it for mainly football, as well as other sports as well. Um, I look at updates quite sporadically. I think at work I'll try and have TMS open. So naturally I'll be on the BBC Sport website, but at the same time, if I'm on my phone, I will probably go check Cricinfo or CricBuzz first, and only then would I go to BBC Sport. I think BBC Sport, I'd go for updates when there's action that I want to see because they have live clips, which is really good. But even on, I guess, even on like when I'm on my laptop, I'd probably go to Cricinfo first, and only then would I go to BBC Sport. I think the content is good. Stuff like TMS is fantastic, as well as the just the overall, I guess, the fact that they take clips or not clips, but they take content and stuff that's commentary that's said on TMS, and they put that on the BBC news feed, like the live feed for the game. I think content is good. It is quite tough to scroll back and see stuff that's happened before. So, for example, if you're catching up on a wicket, you have, and let's say it's happened about 20, 30 overs ago, you'd have to scroll back about probably 4 or 5 pages minimum in order to find this. So it is quite tough. And I think content wise, I prefer having ball by ball analysis, even if it is a dot ball, even if it's in seemingly insignificant ball. I think it's still good to have in depth analysis, in depth detail of like in depth commentary of each ball. I think that's what differentiates BBC Sport, especially from Cricinfo, because Cricinfo does it ball by ball, and I think you want to know what's going on, even if you're not watching. And I think Cricinfo that way resembles what's going on in the game as much as possible because you're pretty much tuned in ball by ball and you know what's going on each ball, as opposed to BBC, I guess, which does an end of the over summary. Live clips are fantastic. The two only two sites that do it are Sky Sports because they have the rights, and BBC Sport. And I think BBC Sports are a lot more frequent and a lot more. There's a lot more content of live clips. I think Sky only do it if I remember correctly. Sky only do it for like big moments in the game. So if there's a wicket, if there's something funny that's happened, whereas BBC do it for everything. So like if a batsman hits a four and it's a really good shot, that content will be up on BBC within 5 to 10 overs. And I think if you're trying to watch clips, BBC is the sport to go to. I think things that can be improved scorecard. I'd like to see what Cricinfo do, where you can see how a batsman's got out by just expanding on a small banner, and it gives you the text commentary for that. I think they could embed the live clips, if they could do something to embed the live clips into the scorecard as well. So, for example, if you want to see a specific wicket, you can embed the wicket to the batsman. So then, like when you're clicking on the scorecard, not only do you get to see what's happened in that ball, but you also get to see a video, which would be quite cool. And I guess you could do the same things with boundaries and sixes. You just sort of embed the video and link that to the boundary. I think that would be quite cool, and it would allow people to, I guess, go and view a lot more of the videos and content at all times. I think also video wise, it's a bit tough to catch up if it's happened 10, 15 overs ago, because you have to go through the pages. And sometimes what BBC Sport do, which is good, is they'll like keep posting or keep reposting a video every now and then. So like if Warner gets a 50, they'll probably put his highlights like at the time, and then like later on as well, it'll probably come back up. So that's decent. But scorecard wise, I think there's a lot that can be done, especially if they have live clips. I think they should also put the number of balls that a batsman has faced, just for reference as well.